The North American ice fishing circuit is the pinnacle of competitive ice fishing. Here, a unique and diverse group of two-man teams will compete, laugh, and shout while catching buckets of fish from frozen lakes all across the ice belt in pursuit of an Iceman's ultimate gratification, the title of NAIFC champion.
I'm Mike McNett, Tournament Director. This is the North American Ice Fishing Circuit, and these are the Icemen.
The North American Ice Fishing Circuit basically came about from an old organization where, we were all fishing. It was a group of guys that we came together to compete, and, what happened was we ended up with a lot of friends throughout the ice circuit, and it became more than just a competition. It became a family. Depending upon ice conditions, we normally start out in like Minnesota. We work right across Wisconsin through Illinois, Michigan, and Vermont. We have the championship and then 7 other tournaments to qualify for the championship the following year. The NAIFC has their championship at the beginning of the season, just like the Daytona. Whoever wins that is kind of the king throughout the season, and they're expected to be the guys to beat.
It's early December, 1 week prior to the championship in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. 100 of last year's best teams have qualified and will start to arrive for all-important pre-fishing within the next few days. But the Icemen are already here.
I picked these guys because, they're good fishermen, but they have the luxury of traveling to all the different events. Most of these guys, they're self-employed or they're laid off during the winter.
Honey, I'm nice, I'm not cheating on you, I'm only with my partner.
My name is Zibi, that's my nickname. The real name is Zbigniew, so nobody can repeat this. Zibi. Originally I'm from Poland. I moved to this country 15 years ago, and I live in the Round Lake, Illinois right now.
Originally I'm from Poland. I get here 7 years ago because it's better fishery over here. I caught all the fish in Poland, and it's very hard to fish where there's no fish.
These guys have a lot of fun on the ice. They're very likable guys. They're experienced anglers. If they're not working, they're fishing. I think they'll do well.
I'm Tony Boschold. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Carroll Stream, Illinois.
My name is Bob Horn. I'm from Naperville, Illinois. 43 years old.
There's a lot to be said about these guys. They're both good friends of mine. Tony obviously is my partner when we won the championship. Tony's kind of like a woman who spends a lot of time in the bathroom to get ready to go. You're wondering what in the heck are they doing in there for an hour? Well, Tony needs to go through his rituals in the morning, and if he doesn't, he can get flustered pretty easy. He's unsure of himself. He's going to have problems making decisions.
Probably, I would say, I'm having trouble now. Oh yeah, that's it.
When I'm not fishing, I'm watching fishing. I'm reading fishing. I am constantly thinking about fishing.
Bob's an interesting guy too because he's the silent guy. The perception of guys who are quiet like that is, they might think that they're arrogant or they're all take and no give, as far as information is concerned.
I'm one of the quietest guys in the whole circuit. Every once in a while you'll hear me talking and stuff, but I'm usually one of the quieter guys and just pretty much do my job, which is find fish and catch fish.
Bob doesn't have the experience that Tony has. Whether or not he's going to be able to compete at the level that these other guys have, that's to be seen.
I don't know my partner all that well.
Personally, I think these guys are going to struggle.
Stick around. We'll meet the other two Icemen teams, then hit the ice for an impromptu tournament that tests equipment and egos. When Icemen returns.
Can we try something different this time?
We are trying something different.
We got our new fish trap in the back and our ice armor suits.
Yeah, but can we fish different?
Hey, aren't you Dave Gens?
Yeah. You didn't think we would make you fish all those lakes by yourself, did you?
At Clam, we go fishing with you. For real help from Dave Gens and Team True Blue, and to win a chance to go ice fishing with Dave Gens, head for the best spot of all, TrueBlueIceFishing.com.
Introducing the Markham LX5 high-power sonar. With 5 times more power than the competition, you'll see baits that are 60% smaller. Offering better target separation, you'll see multiple fish, not just one big blob. And better interference rejection. Markham virtually eliminates interference caused by other flashers. More power means you'll catch more fish. See the difference power makes at markhamtech.com.
StrikeMaster has been the leading innovator of ice fishing technology for more than 60 years. The Whisper Quiet Strike Light 4-stroke auger features the industry's lowest emission rating. The Laser Mag Express is the benchmark for power augers, delivering 170 RPMs of ice-cutting force. The Glide Light sled lets you drill more holes, catch more fish, and have more fun on the ice. Log on to StrikeMaster.com for more information.
Team Wild Fish Houses are designed for ice anglers who demand more from their gear. More excitement. Look at him. More adventure. More quality at a better price. Team Wild Fish Houses from Otter. More of everything ice fishing has to offer. Team Wild Fish Houses. Unleash your wild side.
My name is Joe Pekulski. I'm 51 years old and I'm from Brooklyn, Michigan.
My name's Myron Gilbert. Live in a little town of Brooklyn, Michigan in the southern part of the state, 49 years old.
Joe and Myron have grown up together. They fish together. They're like brothers.
We've had a pretty good friendship. We both started charter boats. I started probably a year before Myron did.
Joe's my partner, another charter boat captain. We started fishing together. I met him hunting behind my parents' house.
Their best attribute is they move. I mean, these guys call themselves the ice trollers. Man, they will drill 300 holes easy on one day.
You have to prove yourself on an everyday basis. We schedule fishing trips and we have to fish no matter what the conditions are. We can't use the excuse, well, it was cloudy today, or it was rainy today, or it was sunny. You know, when you're fishing on somebody else's schedule, you can't use those excuses. You know, when you got clients show up, you have to have a positive attitude. You have to be able to tell them that, oh, we're going to do great today. We did good yesterday, but I think we'll do better today.
I don't think anybody works as hard as they do. They're going to be out there hustling. I mean, they're like a freight train on ice.
I think we can win Team of the Year because we've done it 3 times before, and I intend to make it 4. You know, and I hate to lose.
But, you know, when you're at the top, it's hard to stay at the top. So those guys have a lot of pressure on, too. But if you said to them that they weren't going to get Team of the Year again, I don't think that they would believe that.
No, I mean, some people probably think we're bragging, but we have the experience. Until somebody proves us differently, that's how I'm going to feel.
Well, my name is David Young. I'm from Charlotte, Michigan. I'm 63.
I love Dave like a father.
You said 30 feet or 30
He's
yards.
a sly dog. I mean, he's the type of guy who's going to go out and fish next to the locals. I mean, he looks like a local. He's a friendly guy, and he's going to get his information out of the local guys.
For local people out there fishing, I become friends with them, ask them questions, give them baits, talk to them. Usually, if I go around somebody and I start catching fish pretty quick, you can make friends real easy by doing that, and a lot of the local people come to you, and they'll volunteer the information. But that's a big part of my game plan, is the local people in the areas I go to.
Likability, I mean, the guy loves teaching other people how to tight line. I mean, he's the best in the business. All you need is a rod and yellow line, and this guy's going to show you how to fish.
see a gentleman out there, a guy out there with his kids, I like to take them and bring the kids over, set them in front of me and let them catch fish with my pole, and let them see what's going on, the look that they have when they go show their dad they know how to catch fish. So I just have a special thing about teaching kids to fish, being around kids that are fishing. I figure if a guy brings his children out there, he can't be all bad.
On the flip side, he doesn't maintain his equipment. I mean, I don't know how many times his stuff is broken down. I mean, this guy's hilarious. And that could be an issue if he had a different partner. Mike's a great partner for Dave because Mike is a calm and cool as a cucumber.
My name's Mike Bodecker. I'm 59 years old now, heading up on the big 60. I'm from Lansing, Michigan. I was actually born in Lansing. I actually ended up buying my dad's house, kicked him out, kicked all my brothers out. It seems like I can just defuse situations or something like that, and I don't get in arguments with anybody. I've never been in a fight with anybody. Never even had an argument with my wife to speak up. And we've been married 30, hope I get this right, 32 years or something like that. We've never actually had a serious argument. And so I just get along well with everybody.
He's kind of a local boy too, you know. He's not, there's no flash in Mike. He can sneak up on a local guy and sit down next to him and get a lot of information too, so.
You gotta get a good partner, okay? And when I say a good partner, you got to get a partner that can catch 80% of the fish or 50% of the money. That's a good partner.
As far as the fox in the rough, it's Dave and Mike Bodecker.
All right, guys, we've gathered you all here together for the first Iceman Challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the rules of this challenge right now. First of all, we're going to Emma. We're going back to the lake we were at yesterday. You cannot fish within 50 yards of those holes we fished yesterday, okay? Same tournament rules. Can't be 10 feet from another team. Have to stay 30 paces from your teammate. 5 perch, 5 crappie, 5 bluegills. What you guys need to come back with. When we leave here, you guys are going to have 45 minutes to get to the launch. We're going to regroup and then we're going to send you all out from there. I need you back. It'll be 1:30. I need you back at the launch at 3:30 with your 15 fish. They must be called and ready. What we're going to do is the winner of the event is going to be the opener of each of the shows. Whoever gets second is a second team, third is a third team, fourth is a fourth team. There's going to be a perception to the viewers who are watching it that that first team is the top team. Anybody got any questions? All right, I'll give each of you a map. Map of the lake. One per team. One per team.
I kind of had heard a little something about an impromptu tournament, but I really didn't have any idea what to expect.
You know what I mean?
Or
This point has the deepest water coming right to it.
Yeah, this one does, but we fished there yesterday, so we can't
I know
fish
that.
there.
I don't worry about much.
So you're going to let him make the decision about where you go?
I mean, he's the captain. You know, I'm just there for my looks.
Actually, fishing under pressure, that's what happens. You got to react to things that happen. You can't always be in control. You got to adjust to things happen, you know.
You ready to blow their skirts off?
Absolutely.
All right.
Melody line, find some good melody.
How about that?
Oh, his voice is so soft.
This lake we're going to reminds me of a lake at home. It's just a bowl, a muck bowl. Once you get away from shore, there's no weeds, just a muck bowl. And the fish just, they could be anywhere for any reason. The schools of them swimming around, unless they got something to lock in on. Which looks to me like on this lake it's a crib.
6.
6? Who said 6?
After 9. 6.
I said 6. 6.
Fishing can actually be pretty easy. The hard part is finding them. The fishing part isn't that tough.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Wrong one, 5 maybe.
Zibi. It's from your collection for sure.
The thing you don't know about a crib is it could have been put in there 50 years ago and it could be deteriorated all the way and there's nothing there. Because you never know. Most of the maps got dates on them. Honestly, most of the maps we're back in the CCC days during the Depression. So we're talking, what was that, in the 40s? 30s. Yeah, that's a long, long time ago, 60, 70 years ago.
Listen to this one. I hope that's the correct one.
The first Icemen Challenge is underway. Find out which teams have it all dialed in when Icemen returns. Welcome back. It's the weekend before the North American Ice Fishing Circuit's championship event in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. And tournament director Mike McNett has challenged the men to an impromptu tournament.
Tournament rules. Can't be 10 feet from another team. Have to stay 30 paces from your teammate. You cannot fish within 50 yards of those holes we fished yesterday. 5 perch, 5 crappie, 5 bluegills. What you guys need to come back with. Anybody got any questions? We're going to take them back to the cabin and then we'll weigh them all there. We'll let you guys get comfortable. Mom's going to cook and we'll sit down to dinner and go over and see who's the winner. All right?
That sounds like a plan.
All right, let's go!
Take a step inside, engage and flow in red respect, recover, regain. Bashed into the head, kick right in the shin, broken fingertip. Crushed down to your knees, pick you up and wipe blood, no time to cry. Learn to feel no pain, your adrenaline, a people's physician, begot the beast mom.
Let's just drill about 20 holes apiece.
On the flip side, he doesn't maintain his equipment.
What's that?
What's the problem?
You said 30 feet apart. Those guys
are
about
way
30
apart.
farther than 30 feet.
And
he
drills
about
100 yards in there.
apart.
It's it was 30 feet at the house. It's 30 paces out here, just like the tournament.
They were more than 30
Outside
paces.
30 paces.
Oh, I don't know.
Am I gonna have to prepare form for dispute? I don't know. All right, let me know.
Well, that team's done. They're out of it. I don't care about them now. Don't have to worry about them. They're DQ'd.
I gotta get the ice off my transducer. I left it out in the car and it froze up. I didn't know we were gonna play this game today.
I started my auger before we got out there. Made sure it ran. Apparently Dave hadn't even started his for the last, since we've been here. Apparently he hadn't even had his auger started. Have you started yours up this year? I don't know if I heard a whistle or something at the time anyways when I got done. I turned around, geez, he hadn't got his auger started yet. So I go make another holes back to the quad. Grab your Vexilar. Now this Vexilar don't work. Okay, so now I'm stuck making holes and checking with the Vexilar.
Can't. The wind got me. The wind got me, I said. I got my scared all over.
Oh, alrighty. We can wait. Well, we got 2 hours.
Got it. Let's go. Bring me some beer, man. I'm working carefully with you.
And I said, you know what? I do know where some deeper water is. Why don't we go fish there? I know I rolled at least 3 big fish, which I'm assuming they were crappies. And I know Tony got broke off and rolled some fish too, so it could have been a whole different outcome if we could have stuck them.
This fishery here is, not the weed beds like we're used to, and it's more fishing in the cribs. So you have to find a little structure on the bottom. That's important in these lakes around here and some of the, say, western states is them cribs are real important just to get around them to have your fish, you know, our bluegills and crappies where the pike and walleyes can't get to them.
Probably got on tape when it went my rod 50 yards from my spot when I lost a pretty big bluegill, and it was nice fish.
In the Rhinelander area, you'll find the perfect blend of pristine wilderness and big city amenities, and you might even find a hodag.
We've been cross-country skiing on the Washburn Lake trails outside of Rhinelander when all of a sudden, something big crossed the trail. It's not unusual to see animals around here, but this was completely different. It was green. I think it was a hodag.
The Rhinelander area is hodag country. For more hodag sightings, visit hodagsightings.com.
Otter Pro Series fish houses have all the technology and comfort that you demand. The toughest sled on snow and ice will handle all your gear and then some. Flip over the custom-made 900 denier ballistic canvas top for instant comfort. Plastic runners make pulling or towing the sled easy so you can cover more water and catch more fish. Aircraft quality, modified square tubular framing, and ultra-comfortable swivel seats keep you warm and dry catching fish in any weather. Pick up your Otter Pro Series house at your local dealer today or visit our website.
Birthdays are huge in the eyes of a child.
Birthday rules. I get the big piece.
As your birthdays go by, it's more about planning and portfolios. So ask your Grange independent agent what Grange can bring to the party. Our life insurance policies are designed to protect your assets. Nothing beats the feeling of seeing your kid smile at her birthday party, except the feeling of knowing that her future is secure.
Your partner in protection.
Whether you're in the field or on the ice, Gerbing's heated clothing will keep you warm. The new Core Heat product line from Gerbing's includes heated jackets, vests, gloves, and even heated seat cushions for your blind or tree stand, all powered by rechargeable lithium batteries. Gerbing's Core Heat uses patented microwire heating technology to provide an intense heat output. Microwire heating technology is the most durable and efficient ever developed and comes with a lifetime warranty. To find out more about the world's warmest clothing, Gerbing's heated clothing, log on to gerbing.com.
The disqualified team, Dave and Mike. You guys have been there before.
You know, tomorrow it'd be a different ball game. That's a good thing about pre-fishing. But my biggest disappointment was my fishing bucket. When I went out there, my fishing bucket was full of fish guts that some guy left in my fishing bucket. I'm not going to call any names. It was Joe and Myron and my partner Mike, but I'm not going to say anything about it.
Third place, Joe and Myron. At 1 pound 9 ounces.
If we cover the most water, work the hardest, show it to the most fish, we might not win, but we're going to be on up there. So.
Second place, Tony and Bob.
There was an hour left and we hadn't had any fish yet. So to come in with 12 felt pretty good.
We have to work a little bit more on communication. I think we communicated okay, but when I'm ready to move, I'm ready to move.
So the winners, Yatsik and Siggy.
2 hours, 2.5 or 3 hours to learn the lake is not enough. So we just have to be a little lucky, and we work hard. The spots what we see on the map, we try them. You know, supposed to be weeds, no weeds.
We had not accurate map because the sprint up it was like from late 60s.
First hole, nice 2 crappies. A little perch after them again. Jacek got the next hole with the bluegills and next one with the little crappies. So we make limits for crappie, perch, and bluegills. So like it's only one team what I hear. So even if we're not gonna win this, and we just make the limits. That's a lot for us. So we're happy.
You know what I find interesting about all of this? When you look back on everybody's sheet, how they thought this was going to play out during the tournament series, this is completely upside down from that. So now we got something going on.
Next week on Icemen, the games and trivial challenges come to an end. It's all business for the Icemen as they look to outthink, outmove, and outfish 100 of the best two-man ice fishing teams in the world. The NAIFC Series Championship kicks off the season's competitive fishing and crowns the undisputed kings of the ice. Find out who wins, who falls short, and who doesn't even come close. Next week on Icemen. Closed captioning provided by the North American Ice Fishing Circuit is a corporation established by fishermen for fishermen, with the fundamental goal of advancing the sport of ice fishing by providing the highest level of competitive ice fishing in North America. Competing is fun. Find a tournament near you or learn more about our Ice Camp Kids events or pro staff seminars only at naifc.com.
The fish against afterwards when they sit down and they're asked, yay. Hey, take it easy in there.
It's time to make the donut. It's a little bit loud and obnoxious for me, but my age may have a lot to do with it. I think the first thing I'd do if I turned it on would turn the station. That kind of music. I don't like that kind of music. It sucks, and to me, I would take an idiot to listen to it. I kind of like country, so that's my perspective on that music. It is what it is, so I say good luck to you guys.